Good day. Welcome back to Top Tipper Betting Tips. I hope you are having a fantastic day and are getting ready for the day's racing. Welcome to all the new subscribers. We are growing very quickly because of the content on our videos, and we hope you're enjoying the journey with us. We have only been going since July 2021 and are booming with the winners we are churning out with our best bets and value bets. Our strike rate, as you know, is very high. Remember, we are here for profit at the end of each month and to steer you in the right direction. I'm just going to go through some of the results that we had. Turffontein, we had 6 winners. We caught the PA, but we never returned a profit there. And our best bet, Eskimo Pie, returned a nice healthy return of R2.80, which was a nice return for a best bet. Mauritius, we caught the PA, but that never showed any profit, so we're quite disappointed there. Greyville, we turned out 4 winners, which was disappointing. However, our best bet, Diamonds and Dust, returned R1.70 for a place, and we thought that that horse should have won. Anyway, we can't win them all, guys. It's horse racing, but however, we do try. So the racing today comes from the Vaal, and I'm going to hand over to the expert analyst for the Vaal Classic, which is the postman, who will guide you through the card. Remember, we tip a bipot and PA, and it is a suggested perm, so please add if you fancy something and take a lesser percentage.
Yeah, good evening, Steve. Racing tomorrow comes to us from the Vaal Classic track, and the first race is a maiden, a work rider's maiden plate, due off at 12:25. Ongoing through the selections for race 1. My first selection there is horse number 14, and what we need to do before we even have a bet there, please guys, just look at the betting on first timers. Horse 14 is Shimmerland, Philip Malangeni for Paul Peter. This horse obviously showed something at home. First time out, it opened up at 14-10. It ended up lame after the race. It's had a 10-week break, and hopefully that has strengthened up. And of those that have run, I definitely think 14 is the right one. For second, I've gone number 8, Eagle River, and that is a first timer from the Mike de Kock stable. This horse is very, very well bred, and I would certainly look at the betting of that. For third, I have gone for horse number 4, True Brit. That is from the Cornet Spiss stable, and I think that can fill a minor placing. The 4 True Grits is first time in blinkers, which could bring it on. So my selections there are 4 by 8. Sorry, my apologies. 14 by 8 by 4. We'll move on to the second race at the Vaal Classic track, and the second race is due off at 12:55, another maiden plate over 1,000 meters. And on going through the race, my first selection there is horse number 6, that's Beltway. That's Alder de Meyer for Ashley Fortune, and I don't think Alder's coming all the way from Cape Town to Gauteng to look at the weather. Last time out, the horse had excuses. It was not striding out. I think the distance was a little far, and back to the minimum trip, I think this will go really, really close. If I was taking a bipot, I would even consider bankering that with a number 1 draw. However, my second selection is horse number 5, What a Miracle, Warren Kennedy for Paul Peter. Last time out, very, very disappointing. The horse was at 3-10 and ended up second last in a 5-horse field. It has been rested for 13 weeks, and if it is fit and well, may give a good account of itself. For third, I have gone for horse number 1. That is Quick Run, Tola Jacobs for Shailen Naidu. He's got a 4 kilo claimer on that. And Tola has a very, very good percentage for Shailen. He's had 6 rides for 3 second places. So I think that can certainly run a place. But like as I said, my first selection there would be horse number 6. We move to the third race on the Vaal Classic track, and the third race is off at 1:30. It is a maiden plate, merit rated 1800 over 1000 meters. And in the third race, I think this is a absolute boat race. For first, I have gone for horse number 3, Retallick, Gavin Lorena for Roy Magna. Again, we know that combination has been in devastating form, and I think Retallick will go very, very close. However, it could be a coin flip with the 1, and that's Orphan's or Irfan's Boy. Again, Alder de Meyer for Ashley Fortune, and I can only see 2 horses in that race. We move on to the 4th race at the Vaal Classic track, and the 4th race is off at 14:05, 2:05. It is a 1000 meter pinnacle stakes, and in the 4th race again, I think this is another boat race between horse number 5, and that is Valerian King, Muzigeni up. This horse is very, very pacey, and I think if Muzi gets going, he may keep going. For second place there, I have gone for horse number 2, Bold Ransom, Warren Kennedy for Paul Peter. And as I said, I think this is an absolute boat race. We move over to race number 5. And race number 5 is off at 1440, 1000 meters. And it's a merit rated 92 handicap. Race 5. My first selection there would be horse number 5. Please bear in mind there's going to be a lot of pace in this race, and that is why I've gone for the 5. I think Marengo with Gavin Lorena for Roy Magna, I think will be sitting just off them, and when the chips are down, I think this one will be finishing hand over fist. For second, I've gone for horse number 6, Elysian Chief, Muzigeni for Corey Lensley. This one shows a lot of pace, but my fear is that the number 1 also shows a tremendous amount of pace, Sinfonico, and they may cut each other's throats. And for third in that race, I've gone for horse number 8. We move on then to race number 6 on the Vaal Classic track. And race 6 is off at 15:20. It's a 1200 meter merit rated 64 handicap. And my first selection is horse number 7. That is Meet the Captain, Samanga Kamalo for Stephen Moffat. On looking at Meet the Captain, we go back and we look, and every time he's run at this track, he's been drawn very, very wide. Last time out, drawn 12 out of 12. The time before, 10 out of 10. With a number 5 draw and Samanga back in the irons, I make this one my best bet on the card. So I reckon we can have a nice each way on the 7. Meet the Captain. For second, I've gone for a bit of a roughie as well. I've gone for Zulu Warcry. They've pulled the blinkers off, and if we go back and we look at its form, it has run very, very well without the blinkers. For third spot, I have gone for horse number 3, Dragon Queen. That is Warren Kennedy for Paul Peter. Wasn't disgraced last time out against the boys, but I still think the 7 has got its measure. We move now on to onto race number 7. And race number 7 is off at 15:55. It's a 1200 meter merit rated 80 handicap. And in race 7, my first choice, and again, this is really, really open. I think what we need to do in the 7th race is put as many horses as the budget will allow. My narrow first selection is horse number 5, Feather the Nest. Again, Simanga Kumalo for St. John Gray, followed by horse number 8, and that is Wayayari. That's Muzieni for Mike de Kock. And for third, I have gone for horse number 6, Spanish Song. But I find it a really, really open race. And me personally, I will be loading up there in all my exotics. Race number 8. Race number 8 is a 2400 meter classified stakes. Time off there is 16:35. And in race number 8, my first choice, and a narrow first choice, is number 1, Un Deux Trois. Again, Alder de Meyer for Ashley Fortune. I'm hoping that this is the second leg of their double, and I've gone for horse number 1 to win that race. For second, I've gone for horse number 6, Masaken, Gavin Larina, Mark de Kock. Again, they've had a tremendous run lately. It is a third run after a rest. The horse should be cherry ripe, and last time out was finishing very, very well. With Gavin Larina up, I think this one will go pretty close. And for third, I have gone for horse number 5, Will-O-the-Wisp, Muzieni for Paul Matchett. I think if you put those 2 or 3 in, I think they will get us through our exotics. We move on to the 9th race. The 9th race, the Lucky Last, is off at 5:10, and it is a merit rate at 64 over 2,000 meters. In the Lucky Last, there is nothing going to Hollywood there. And I'm personally going to take 2 bipods. In the last, I'm going to bank at 2 and hope that the favorite comes home there. And in my other pick 6, I'm going to put the field. If 2 doesn't win, you can close your eyes and pick whatever your heart desires. Really, really open. So I have gone for 2 to win from 3, Mariposa, Raymond Danielson for Chris Yonker. And for third, I've gone for horse number 5, Capistel. Guys, please again, just check for betting on first-timers. Please check for jockey changes and scratchings. Take it easy, look after yourselves, and remember, the postman always delivers. Steve, back to you, mate.
Oh, cool. Thanks for that input, the postman. I know you always deliver. And hopefully we can steer the guys in the right direction. Remember, always play with your budget, within your budget. If you're enjoying the content and the guidance and you want to stay on this journey with us, please like the videos, subscribe and share, so we can continue on this incredible journey of profit and lots of fun. Once again, thank you to our expert racing analyst, the postman, because he always delivers, and hopefully we can get the results we hope for and the incredible value that is being tipped continuously. Guys, as you can see, we never tip a favorite for our best bet and value bets. It is always value. That's all from my side. Steve, Dalboy, enjoy, have fun, break a leg, and cheers for now.